As you all have probably heard, um, there's some pretty sad news that has been announced today. And actor Anton Yelchin has passed away today from a freak car accident. And it's still processing with me. This this reminds me of Paul Walker. Paul Walker's accident, because it's another car accident that took somebody way too soon, and it's somebody that I also saw a lot of potential in their future career. I think Anton Yelchin was a very underrated actor, and I think he was very talented and very wise beyond his years. And to see that he's no longer with us, especially to see him go from this world at 27, which is the current age that I am right now, that's that hits pretty close to home. I mean, that is way too young. Um, I first remember seeing Anton, and I first heard about him from a good friend of mine, Effrey. He was talking about him and his performance in Terminator Salvation, where he played the young Kyle Reese. And when I actually went in and actually saw that movie, which I was actually pretty surprised by how much I enjoyed it, um, Anton was one of the things about the film that I thought was pretty good, along with a few other elements. I think he did a great job portraying a young Kyle Reese. He definitely did his homework. He tried to copy Michael Bihn's mannerisms and his quirks and all of that, and I think he did a great job doing that. Um, yes, he was in the Fright Night remake, and I still hate that movie, but he didn't have much to work with that movie. So part of me, I don't know if I can really say that he's one of the problems with the film, because he's a young up and coming actor and he probably was just taking any role that he could get. So, there was the role for the Fright Night remake and it was a lead, so he took it. And I don't blame him for that. I still don't like the movie, but I don't have anything against Anton in it. The writing is one of the bigger problems with the movie, and I liked him too as Chekhov. I thought he played a great Chekhov, a different Chekhov, but than Walter Coing. I mean, you can't really, it's hard to top Walter Coing, you probably never will, but at least he kind of made it his own. And he was one of the few actors from the Star Trek series that I actually really, really did like, from the new Star Trek series, along with Carl Urban. So, to see that he's no longer with us, that's that sucks. It really does. Um, I've heard of other films that he's in that I've never seen, like Charlie Bartlett. I can't really say anything about it because I've never seen the movie. I do remember it being kind of advertised as kind of like a new Ferris Bueller's Day Off in a way. Um, but I have heard about a film he did called Odd Thomas, which I believe Cecil from Good Bad Flicks did a review of it, and I had honestly been curious about the film. I think ever since I saw that review. So I think, in a way, to honor Anton Yelchin, his career and his memory, I will check out Odd Thomas sometime soon and review it. I am also going to plan on seeing Star Trek Beyond. It's I think it's his last film, and I want to support him um, and see that. And I actually did like Star Trek Into Darkness, so I might re-review the other the Star Trek reboot series, the other films in the series before Star Trek Beyond as well. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video real quick. Um, Give my thoughts on what's happened and so on. I didn't know him personally, but he's the same age as I am, and just that's just way too young. And I mean, it sucks when anyone dies. I mean, whether it's friends, family, or even people you don't even know, like Anton. It's just I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's hard to put into words, and it's hard to really grasp onto. But I mean, fans of Anton can at least take solace in the fact that it wasn't a drug overdose, or it wasn't he was drunk and did some stupid shit, or anything like that. He is just a freak of nature. It's a freak accident that can happen to anyone. It's just a shame it had to happen to him, especially at such a young age, and it had to end such a promising career before it really had a chance to shine its brightest.